Not marquee. I'm in Vegas eating Wahlburgers, waiting on the bitch to bring me money from a trick so I could keep my halls furnished.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. One of Oakland's most creative. Personifies everything that the Bay Area is about. If you look up Bay Area G, you'll see a face of him standing right next to me.
Ooh.
Grammy Award winning, the one and only legendary, soon to be Guapdad 4000.
Guapdad!
Hey.
Yeah. What's poppin'? Yeah.
Hey.
What an intro.
Oh, man, I didn't even give it to you the way, I could have, man. I just heard you giggling in the background, so I was like, okay.
Nah, I was juiced. That's the perfect way to start the morning right there. Sway.
Come on, man. It's Guap, y'all. Give him a round of applause. Let's go.
Yo.
Come on.
Yeah.
Gotta do that, man. Yo, bro.
Yeah.
I'm really, really, very, extremely proud of you. Absolutely, man. I talk about you a lot. I like to tell people that, especially from Northern California, especially specifically from the Bay, a lot of folks always ask me, man, how do I get in? How would I break in? And I use you as an example. I said this man has literally taken the fundamentals that he had to utilize in the streets and transferred those into the music business, and the hustle you see on him is unmatched. I don't know anyone from the Bay Area who works with as many artists as you have. The diversity, whether it's Smino, JID, Buddy, Denzel Curry, whoever it is, and of course the Bay Area artists. And so I use you as an example, man. And so I want to say congratulations on that front.
Man, thank you. That means a lot to me. I've been building them relationships, navigating and networking for a long time, and I try to stay real with it. I think that's why it sticks.
When you say stay real with it, like what do you find like being from Oakland has been the biggest hurdle, even breaking water for you in this game?
Well, a lot of times, Oakland, the Bay Area, more broad, to be specifically though, is sometimes our charisma could be a bit overwhelming, and people don't know how to process it. Like it happened with previous stars. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. Rest in peace, the great Shock G. A lot of people don't know how to deal with so much personality, and they might write it off as something that's unprofessional or something that they don't take serious as rap because it don't come off as the normal, the usual suspects. It's always something different. It's always something a little bit too saucy.
They can't handle that. Go ahead, Tracy.
I was just gonna ask, have you seen it get you in trouble before, or just be in awkward situations? Like you have an example of someone just not understanding or coming to a misunderstanding.
Yeah. It's been times where I might have been speaking a little too fast, especially when you're doing all these collaborations and you're working with people. You got to really understand. I know we all black, and I know we like a lot of the same stuff, and we let the culture drive our interests. But some people really grew up in a different world, especially talking to people from the South. I remember that I had to learn that my verbal approach to people and the way I talk shit is not how everybody is built. And you got to respect that. You got to respect people's verbal upbringing. Some people don't like to be talked to in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like they just don't get it.
That's funny because what up, Guapdad? This is Heather. Really love your project for real. But it's funny. What up, family? But it's funny that he said that, Sway and Tracy, because if you from the East Coast, like especially the Northeast, New York, New Jersey or whatever, like we say yo to everything. Yo, what up? Yo, what's good? Yo, if we try to get somebody attention. And if people not from near that particular region, they may take it some kind of like, who you saying yo to? The same way with people I notice from especially the Bay, they be like, hey, like who the fuck you say hey?
Yeah.
But it's the
Hey,
way, like,
hey, homie.
hey, like who they saying hey to? Like I got a name. Like it's so weird that he said that. And when you go to the South, you know, because I got people down South, they don't understand. They don't say hey, yo, none of it. You just they head nod you sometimes, and that's, you know, it's crazy. So that's wild that you said that, because you could definitely get lost in translation growing up listening to the same music, feeling like we both from the same culture, but those little nuances make a world of difference. That's wild.
Yeah. I've
I
been
think
that's something that I had to learn early on, so
Yeah.
shit didn't get awkward when I'm the Oakland dude in the room, and don't nobody know me, and people think I'm they might have a different impression of me because they might have seen me viral or something. Like, you got to keep that in mind so you can win the room over.
That's
I like
interesting.
that. Guapdad is here, man. Round of applause every time I say his name, please.
Sway, is that your experience too?
Damn, Tracy, that's a pretty awesome question. Absolutely, and I had to change my dialect over the years, and so even being on, man, I had to change my dialect in the Bay Area.
Huh.
let me tell you that part, right? Because I remember going on the air on the morning. We did nighttime radio, 10 o'clock bomb, the wake up show. We were always on nighttime, so I didn't really have to check a lot of stuff I said, but and it's a different demographic. But when you on in the morning time, you talking to all walks of life, and even within the microcosm of the Bay Area, everybody ain't from the same world. You know what I mean? Like if you in Oakland and you grew up in Grass Valley, that's a long way for growing up in Acorns. You know what I mean? And so it could be slight changes in the dialect. Coming to the East Coast, going to L.A., I had to adjust. But coming to New York, I really had to adjust. Okay, cool, man. They not recognizing the game. It might, like what Guap just said, it might be too much for them. But at the same time, it's like that AB blood type that's compatible with everybody's blood. We figure it out. And so that's what I like. That's what I like about Guap. We can fit in any situations once we peep the room out. And so when I see you teaming up with Dreamville, you know, and you on the award-winning Revenge of the Dreamers 3 compilation, what I think is that's that A-B compatibility. How did, you know what I mean? Like, people from all over the country find a way to relate to this guy and don't realize it's him navigating it. How did you connect with Dreamville? Who reached out?
Man, it was two people working for me. One was Cole himself, because I met Cole leaving Drake New Year's party. He was
That's
Damn,
a
wait,
stunt.
hold up, man. That's a
Yeah.
stunt right there. Come on, man. What the hell?
What you was doing for
New Year's part, right?
Yeah, it was his New Year's party, and he was he wanted to go to some restaurant, and I'm just drunk tagging along. My dad's actually with me because his birthday's on New Year's, so I took my daddy to go meet Drake, and he was hella juiced, and he was shit-faced drunk. He couldn't even talk to anybody. So we go to this restaurant, and I actually wasn't gonna say anything to Cole because I wasn't like a huge Cole fan, and I'm not into lying, but I did see him, and I was kind of a bit, you know, that's Cole. He wanted he wanted them. So I still respected it, and I thought it was juice. I was just excited. I wasn't going to say nothing, but I knew somebody at his table, and he hollered at me. And he was like, the dude next to the guy that I knew at his table was like, hey, I seen you on the gram somewhere. And then Cole said, yeah, no, I just seen you. And then the dude next to him was like, oh, no, that's Guapdad. He funny. He a funny dude. And then Cole said, nah, this nigga not. He got bars. I seen G-Eazy like a freestyle on his page, and I watched it like 2 times. Your name Guapdad 4000. I said, hell yeah, it is. that nigga said, take my line down. He said, take my number down and call me. Lock me in. I left the restaurant right there. I took his number down, and he texted me instantly. By the time I got to the car, I had a text from Cole. He said, this J.Cole locked me in. And then maybe that Friday, whatever day New Year's was on 2 years ago, that Friday, is when I got the text and the invite sent to my phone. The second person that was pushing for me is the homie Fly Ride. Shout out to Ryan. He was actually in Atlanta with the Dreamville people at the camp. Like, oh, you just met Guap. I know him. We're bringing him type shit. So it was the perfect layup.
But what was it like when you actually got in the studio with them?
Oh, I didn't give them niggas no break. They had to love me. It was my way, no highway option, just my way only. Period. I was in there. I'm cracking jokes. I'm getting drunk with people. I'm having a good time. I only know Buddy, Jid, and Boz, and me, Jid, and Boz, and Cole have all only met once separately. So I really only know Buddy. And Buddy played me out. Buddy tapped me out because I was in Arizona before at a show, and I'm kind of nervous. Like, yo, we got to go to Atlanta and rap with all these Dreamville cats, and we got to really rap. And he was like, man, I'm gonna just take my time. And he's doing a Buddy thing. He like, I might take some shrooms and do some songs with friends. Man, I get to Atlanta. I'm like, where Buddy at? They're like, oh man, Buddy hit the ground running. He already got 18 songs done. I'm like, what happened to take it slow? So I start kicking it in high gear. I was walking into rooms, opening producers and the engineer's laptop for him and pressing play.
What?
Hey,
that's wow. I walk in, hand him the bottle, tell him take a shot. What's up? I'm Guapdad. Take a shot. Nice to meet you. They say what's up, and then I take it on one.
There it is. That's that area right there. That's town business right there.
Get with it or get lost.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened with Zoink Gang? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, we definitely still a thing, and we still doing music. I don't want it to be like, you don't know when I was little, but when I was little, it was hella rappers. All my favorite ones was in like these mysterious groups because they became friends. I'm assuming that's how it happened, and that's why their albums never came out. So we are trying to make sure that don't happen. That shit ain't happening no time soon, but we are working on it, and there is, it's at least 30 songs by now.
So Jid, Smino, Buddy, and Earth Gang. Anybody else in it?
It's right now it's Jid, Smino, Buddy, and Earth Gang and Joey Badass is also Philly.
Wow.
Joey Badass. Salute to Joey Badass. I don't know if you saw Two Strangers, but that thing is incredible. Like his acting.
I haven't sit down and watch it yet. I want to so bad.
Oh man, wow. Sit down and watch it. Joey hit that out the park. If y'all haven't seen, I think it's on Netflix too. I feel like it won some awards.
Didn't it just win like an Oscar or something?
It did.
Yeah.
He was talking about on his Instagram how he always felt he would win an Oscar before a Grammy, and he's not mad at that.
Isn't that something? Wow.
That's such a feeling to have.
Right?
Yeah, shout out Joey.
Yo, man, he just felt that. Did you ever feel like one day I'm gonna be sponsored by, Ricky Rose and doing songs with him, and he's gonna rock with me and post my stuff? And did you ever think that?
Man, you know what, Sway? I always knew I was finna meet that nigga. To be honest, I always did. I was too much of a fan, and the things he said just connected with me too much. When I met him, we talked for almost 2 hours at his house, right? And I was so just impressed by the way that Ross flipped the switch. When I was talking to him and he turned the Ross switch on, I said, oh, this nigga's a master. And I'm watching a master. It's not my job to control this room. It's my job to listen to it. And we just chopped it up, man. I had to hold back tears talking to that nigga about an hour 30 in, just talking about his influence. And like, I used to listen to him when my mama was in jail. He used to really put the hustle under, because music at the time in that life, especially right there, was all a nigga had.
You listen to, so when your mother was incarcerated, Ross became your parental figure?
He just became a music uncle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
yeah.
I looked to him. I looked to him for lyrical advice to set the mood, to vent to drive to, and a lot of the things that he was saying stuck with me to this day. And I had quoted some of them things, which is kind of personal now to him personally, and that was probably the best ever because he returned that love with praise and flowers, and we made music. I got him on the deluxe album of 1176 that it's gonna drop soon.
The deluxe album. This is Guapdad 4000. 1176 is out right now. I'm curious. There are a lot of great features. Tish Hyman is on there. Tremendous vocalist.
Yeah.
She's a citizen. Buddy is on there. You know, Buddy's been on the show a few times. P-Lo is on there. And, of course, P-Lo has been on the show, too. And I think it's really like chicken adobo. People may not know what that dish is, but it's a Filipino dish, a Filipino cuisine. And I'm not even sure if folks really knew I mean, we know it, but if how many people really knew your Filipino roots, and and you exploring that, you know what I mean, more so. We're hearing more about that. Growing up, were you in tune with the Filipino side as much as the black side? Were you ever caught in between cultures, or what was that like?
It was always an in between thing for me. It was confusing sometimes, but it was never a culture shock or anything. Like I grew up extremely close to both sides, so it was always just that's me. These are parts of me that make up one whole. You know what I'm saying? It's just fun to pop out and be like, yo, I'm Filipino. Like other Filipinos, fuck with me because I'm going hard. Ain't nobody else saying it really. Ain't nobody else really doing it like that. Especially somebody that look like me. So I'm trying to bring that representation for them.
Filipino culture is such a staple in the Bay Area. You know, it's pretty much hand in hand, even in the city of Oakland. And 1176, that's in West Oakland, right? What street was it?
Yeah, 10th Street.
Oh shit. Okay, damn. Yo,
yeah.
Heather, you been over there? Heather, you've been on 10th and Center.
Guap, no, I'm saying I was right there. I was hitting them with the yo though. I was in the bottom, and I was hitting them with the yo, and they was saying they was all right with it though. I ain't have to say, hey. I was like, yo, what's good, y'all? They was like, to go that voice, that accent. I'm like, y'all got the accent.
I had her in the bottom squad. They loved Heather.
That's funny as fuck, bro.
It's like, to go that accent.
Heather be in the bottom,
chilling, having a good time.
Yeah, man. But
that's good. I'm happy you came back home and had a blast.
Oh, they had a good time, man. It was really great. But I'm glad you showing this side too. In the Bay Area, you see this kind of like when you think about her, who's Filipino and black. You got to get her on the next project.
Word.
Man, I tried to reach out for this one. It just didn't work out, but I'm sure we'll work sooner or later. I'm really a big fan of her, and she's fine as hell.
Okay,
Hello.
That part. Are you single now, man? What's your situation?
Yeah, I'm single as fuck. I'm as single as it gets. I mean, I'm at least 300% single. I'm on my way to 4,000%.
300.
Yeah, I might cap out at 4,000%.
Somebody told me they was aggressively single the other day. I ain't even know what that meant.
That means you hoeing.
Oh, okay.
I'm scared of that.
Okay.
I'm scared of being aggressive. Especially because I just dropped the album. Everybody think I'm getting more money than I am. The hype around me is good.
That's real.
I'm taking it on one.
Taking it on one, man. I like this, man. We got a few people on the line that want to talk with you. Before we take this line, I mentioned him earlier. and this is what I like about you. You go out of the box, and I always felt like the Bay Area has a signature sound that's legacy now. It's solid. It's cemented in history, and we're prideful and proud of it. But I also feel like the Bay Area sound isn't just one-dimensional. We've seen this. You could have a Too Short out at the same time as a Souls of Mischief. You know what I mean? And it's two different kind of sounds, but it's that Bay Area thread. You seem to seek out people to work with that are just from every walk of life. How did you and llmind connect? Was it on a Filipino connection, or how did that come to be?
It was so crazy because me and Ill actually didn't even know each other was Filipino when we first met. We found out upon meeting. It wasn't like a planned thing or like that's not why. It was just I had been out here putting in work and he heard about me, and because of that, he tapped in and was like, "Yo, I'm in LA." And when he was out here, I for sure pulled up because fucking llmind. I already knew who he was. It's so crazy. I actually was mad at myself for not knowing he was Filipino, but it was kind of just like the icing on the cake once we figured it out. It wasn't even a heavy thing. It was just a part of it, of the meeting. As soon as we met, though, it was crazy. It was kind of weird because, like, he walked up and hugged me. It was like, "What's up, bro? Welcome." Like, the hug was such a loving embrace. It felt like I knew this nigga. Felt like we was longtime friends or something. And that was the first day we met. And we've been making music and talking and hugging like that since then. Aww. Shout out to llmind. That's like my big brother at this point. He just had a baby.
Man, men
that's
who
beautiful.
hug, man. That's a new hashtag. Men that who hug, man.
I love that.
That's my dog.
Yeah, man. Okay. Guapdad is here. So much we could talk to you about. Let me get some folks on the line real quick. Let's go to Phoenix. Emmett is on the line from Phoenix. What up, Emmett? Grand Rising.
Hey, Emmett.
What's up, Emmett?
Hey, what's good? What's good, man? How y'all doing, first off?
What up? We well.
Yep, well,
man, I wanted to ask Guapdad, man, what was the most difficult song to write on 1176?
The most difficult song to write was, I mean, I cried writing Stoop Kid, the outro. I legitimately was bawling. If you want to watch that process, I put it in the documentary Life is a Blast that we shot around making the music on this album. So that was like the heaviest emotional blow. But the hardest song to write technically was Uncle Ricky, because I was trying to tell a story.
Ooh,
and it was only one verse on there at first. And I wanted to make sure that I delivered on that concept because that was my song on the album, to show niggas that I'm still not playing with them. So I had to, it took me about 2 days. I sat down for 2-3 days and just wrote that second verse. When
you did that one, bro, that gave me like a Good Kid, Mad City feel, man. It definitely let me know your strengths like a lot further than what everybody thought, probably.
Thank you.
Great question.
That's my favorite song.
Uncle Ricky, you're a citizen. You're a citizen, Emmett.
That's Sway in the morning. Yeah.
Do you find it necessary, because Bay Area in the past, folks, don't, when you think lyricism, we think everybody's dope, but not everybody think everybody from the Bay Area is dope. So do you put extra on it to make sure folks know that you can flow, that you actually spit? Because I remember you were doing during the pandemic. I want to say, was it every Wednesday you was doing the freestyles, right? Freestyle Wednesday.
Yeah, I was doing Rona Raps.
Rona Raps, that's what it was. Yeah, and I was like, I hit Quasi up. I was like, yo, Quaz, your boy Guap is going in. I was very impressed. And he's like,
I was not playing, Sway. I was not. I still had some, and I still do. Honestly, it's not a chip on my shoulder no more. After the Dreamville shit, the I need to be Lil Wayne chip kind of got removed, and now it's just I need to be the best. But I'm not actively seeking approval through lyrics and the art of rap. Like, I'm trying to transfer into music and make it a package and not just be, the nigga who could spit. Because, everybody know people who could rap better than in their opinion, rap better than some of the best niggas in the world, but they not doing nothing. So I'm trying to transfer that energy and really, really, really like making some timeless shit. Of course, everybody at this point know that I can rap. Everybody, you know I can rap. I want to come back up there and rap. Matter of fact, we can come back up there. I want to play you the Ross. Let's premiere the Ross record, Sway.
You want to do it right now?
Can't do it today.
Oh, okay.
Can't do it right now.
What was that, dog?
That's that Bay. That's that Bay shit.
I'm gonna come out there and do it. Because I want to show you the video when I have it, and I got to go to Miami and shoot it first.
Okay, well, I got a better suggestion. Why don't when you go out to shoot the video, we come down and meet you out in Miami? That's even better.
Yeah,
suggestion.
let's do that.
That'll be even better, man. Ross, that's my
Let's
dude,
go.
man. Come on, Heather, you want to come too?
Yeah.
Nah, me, we'll come out. I'm joking. Tracy not traveling right now, Guap.
Why are you speaking for me?
Hey,
Damn, you gonna disappoint me like that on air, Tracy?
Nope, not on air. I'll do it off air. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm good. Set it up.
Okay, cool.
Let's do it.
I'm
Let's
dead
do
ass.
it.
Wait, how soon is the video? When y'all plan on shooting? You don't know yet? You don't got a tentative date?
We could talk. We got to talk off. I don't want to let you know.
Okay.
God,
Yeah.
It's soon.
Yeah, no problem.
It's soon, and you know Zoe Dallas, Sway.
Yes.
I'm going down there to Lincoln with him. He's a good friend of mine. He got about 6-7 businesses. I told him, look, when I come down there, bro, I just want to put all your businesses in the video because that's a good friend of mine. So that's some of the stuff that I'm gonna be doing. Like he got a private security thing, a restaurant, a nightclub, a speedboat, a little racing thing. I'm gonna do all of that shit and put it in the video because I love you. So if you did come down, that's the type of shit that we will do.
Okay. All right. I'm not ready to take off my shirt yet, but I'll get on a speedboat.
You don't need to.
Okay.
I give you one of them little player Hawaiian shirts. You ain't never need to take it off. Keep
Okay.
buttoning it all the way up. Well, like
All the way up. Cover up your neck.
Whatever, Tracy.
And them nipples, no nipulation.
Hey, Guap, let me ask you this. Are you working with Monster?
yeah.
Okay.
I got a situation with Monster. They show me a lot of love. I actually just left their headquarters not too long ago. Seen it for the first time. Loved it.
So let me ask, because Bel Air, Monster, this man gets sponsorship. You know what I mean? HB and Tracy. He really. That's another side. That doesn't have anything to do necessarily. Well, it does. It all comes directly from what you do in the mic booth, but you got to do a whole lot more to secure these deals. And so to independent artists who may have opportunities to approach companies like this, how did you do it? Like, what would you suggest they do? What's the best way to present yourself to a Monster to try to secure a deal?
Well, you on top of being dope yourself and interested in something, interested in the brand, you need to find the best way to package yourself to them so that when your team, or if you don't have no team and it's yourself reaching out, you already representing the brand. It's nothing more than brands love than people who already fucking with them organically before they reach out or before they give you some money to post or wear something. They want to see you already in it, and they want to see dope content because you're not the only fucking regular person in their mind that likes the brand and reaches out. So you got to be ready to strike efficiently, professionally, but also had that extra pizzazz for the cherry on top. So with me, when we wanted to start warming up, I guess Monster to us, my manager already had another artist who was a Monster artist, so he already knew the dealings. And I'm a lot more creative in the things that I post and the content. So we already had good content with Monster in it to show to them. We came ready.
You came ready.
And it worked.
And it worked.
Same thing with Bel Air. I was making the Bel Air Instagram videos, just like drinking the shit naturally. Then they sent me a case because I met them at Rolling Loud, and it was like, yo, we love that thing you posted. We want to send you some stuff, man. You just got a good personality. And I was like, hell yeah, do it. Shit, 2 years later, they gave me $90,000 to shoot the How Many video.
Come on, man. That's that town business right there, CP. Everybody understand when we say town business, you know, it's the town, but you got to remember the word business, okay? I like that. And he didn't even spend the whole 90 on the video. I know how it goes. See how he did that?
Don't out him, though.
Oh, man, they know. This is excellent, man. One of the things you do, too, that I find great is you collaborate with the OG generation in the Bay Area and the younger generation in the Bay Area. You make songs with everybody. Was it always easy for you to connect with the OGs? Was there ever a divide? Did they have to warm up to you?
Yeah, I think they had to warm up to me, like Short, 40 and them. Mm-hmm. Them niggas knew about me, of course, and actually Short knew about me more specifically too, because he used to be in a whole ass motorcycle gang with my pops. They used to ride together, ride Harleys.
Which gang? Which organization?
I forgot the name of it, to be honest, because I was younger.
Okay.
I was younger, but I know it was. I forgot. It's a number in it, like 100 something. I forgot what the fuck it was, but they used to ride, so that's how I met him. And I went to his house as a kid, but that nigga didn't remember when I told him.
That's all right.
Yeah, but they had to warm up to me. Like he wasn't ready for what I was doing as Guapdad. I don't think 40 was at first either. They had to see it in motion, like working, before they reached out. I think they wanted to make sure I was for real, like the rest of the world, honestly. Because, you know, older niggas got to be a lot more reserved, and they a lot more static in what they fuck with and what they don't. So I'm happy that over time, me and Too Short was able to link, connect, make some music. I challenged him. I told him at that time too, because that's when I was aggressively single. I told him, like, hey, I'm damn near like the young Mr. Bitches. I might fuck more. I might end up fucking more girls than you. And he was like, I was having a threesome every day for 4 years.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
So you went and sat down, huh?
He said, good luck. And I told him, well, I've been every other day, so at least I'm on the way.
Wow. You need a condom partnership next.
Hey, if Magnum Lifestyle, if y'all want to reach out, come holla at me. We gonna do it safe.
It is. The town.
I like that, man. Guapdad, man. Look, we got to do it in person, brother. You got to do it in person.
Yeah.
What I like about what you're doing, Rex Life Rise is doing, the young Jay Walt is doing, Killer Kev is out now. Kev is, Kev is out here doing. Did y'all connect yet in the studio?
Nah, not yet. Him and Quad's been hitting me because they want to come out here. I told him, let's do it and put it together. As soon as I seen, I seen my brother D, Bay Area Foods, and he was playing a new Kev song. And I was like, who the fuck? He was like, guess who this is? I was like, who the fuck is this? He was like, it's Kev, he out. I was like, oh yeah. I posted it on my gram and tagged Kev. I always love Kev. Kev goes stupid. Kev is the person I wanted to come and rap on the show.
Well, let's do that, because we're going to make sure this is a big plan, man. We're going to galvanize all our resources, all our support, and make sure folks are, really able to walk their dream in the way that you've been doing it. People like Killer Kev, who's extremely talented, got an incredible flow, very, very Bay Area, very authentic with it, and people like yourself. We're going to do that because, you know what, Guap, I feel like the Bay never really got his story told properly. It's folks who tapped in hip hop evolution, and certain folks, they come in for a couple of days, they get their content, that shit streamed, they make money, you don't hear from them again. But and they're not from the Bay. People from the Bay got to write and tell these stories. That's why, what Rap is doing with No Vultures and it's different folks that are doing different things, CT Beats, all these different folks, EA Ski, doing all these different things. So I look at you guys as being the leaders, you especially because of you in many ways and similar, and I mean this in the most humble way to myself, we stepped into different spaces that you didn't always expect to see people from the Bay in. And all of that does is, you know what I mean? It just opens up many doors and expands our reach and opportunity, and it erases whatever stigmas or limitations people put on Bay Area folks or Bay Area artists. And now it's about controlling our own thing and telling our own stories the way we're doing it and not looking necessarily for folks to validate, but just only to collaborate. And I think you're a fine example of that. So congratulations on the project, bro. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Tell the family I said hi. I want to have a sit down with you too when we get in person. And great project. You and llmind. You did it again.
Let's
Come
go.
on, Guap. We getting it, baby. Town business. Let's go.
Come on.
Come
in the morning.
Let's go. Come on, man. It is family. We gonna get Quaz managing, him, Kev, Marquise, everybody, man. We want everybody in the Bay to win. Let's win together. No more hating. None of that shit. People got issues. Man, put that shit on the table. Let's work them out. Let's not stop the flow. Let's not stop the growth. Let's not stop the money. Let's get
Amen.
it. Okay, Guap?
Yeah, let's get it, because it's a million ways to make $1, and I'm trying to make 1 million of them with Sway. I love you, dog.
Man, I love you. I love you too, brother. Hey, I'm going to hit you. We coming to Miami, okay?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's put it together. I can't wait.
Okay, that's what's up, family. Guapdad 4000, y'all. Get the album 1176. Look out for that deluxe. When the deluxe coming?
The deluxe coming. I just pushed it back. Hold on, I gotta look at the calendar.
Okay. All right. Because we're gonna world premiere that Rose song, so I want to make sure I know when this is happening. I'm gonna have to stay on it.
Yeah, I think it's on the 4th. Friday the 4th.
June 4th?